Hey guys, welcome back to Auggie and Me. Today we're reading the Julian chapter. The chapter within that section is titled Out of School. Starts on page 52 and goes to page 54. Dad didn't say anything when he met us in the lobby. We just walked out the doors without saying goodbye, even to the security guard at the reception desk. It was weird leaving the school when everyone was still inside. I wonder what Miles and Henry would think when I didn't come back to class. I hated that I was going to miss PE that afternoon. My parents were quiet the whole way back to the house. We live on the Upper West Side, which is about a half-hour drive from Beecher Prep, but I felt like it took forever to get home. I can't believe I got suspended, I said, just as we pulled into the parking garage in our building. It's not your fault, honey, answered Mom. They have it in for us. Melissa, Dad yelled, which surprised Mom a bit. Yes, of course it's his fault. This whole situation is his fault. Julian, what the heck were you thinking writing notes like that? He was goaded into writing them, answered Mom. We had pulled to a stop inside the garage. The parking garage attendant was waiting for us to get out of the car, but we didn't get out. Dad turned around and looked at me. I'm not saying I think the school handled this right, he said. 2 week suspension is ridiculous. But Julian, you should know better. I know, I said. It was a mistake, Dad. We all make mistakes, said Mom. Dad turned back around. He looked at Mom. Jansen's right, Melissa. If you keep trying to justify his actions. That's not what I'm doing, Jules. Dad didn't answer right away. Then he said, I told Jansen that we're pulling Julian out of Beecher Prep next year. Mom was literally speechless. It took a second for what he said to hit me. You what? Said? Mom said slowly. I told Jansen that we'll finish your prep. Dad continued calmly, but next year Julian's going to a different school. I can't believe this. I cried. I love Beecher Prep, Dad. I have friends. Mom! I'm not sending you back to that school, Julian, Dad said firmly. No way am I spending another dime on that school. There are plenty of other great private schools in New York City. Mom, I said. Mom wiped her hand across her face. She shook her head. Don't you think we should have talked about this first? She said to Dad. Don't you agree? He countered. She rubbed her forehead with her fingers. No, I don't agree, she said softly, nodding. Mom, I screamed. She turned around in her seat. Honey, I think Daddy's right. I can't believe this, I yelled, punching the car seat. They have it in for us now, she continued, because we complained about the situation with that boy. But that was your fault, I said through clenched teeth. I didn't tell you to try and get Auggie thrown out of the school. I didn't want you to get Tishman fired. That was you. And I'm sorry about that, sweetheart, she said meekly. Julian, said Dad, your mom did everything she did to try and protect you. It's not her fault you wrote those notes, is it? No, but if she hadn't made such a big stink about everything, I started to say. Julian, did you hear yourself, said Dad. Now you're blaming your mom? Before you were blaming the other boy for writing those notes. I'm starting to wonder if what they were saying is right. Don't you feel any remorse for what you've done? Of course he does, said Mom. Melissa, let him answer for himself, Dad said loudly. No? Okay, I yelled. I'm not sorry. I know everyone thinks I should be all. I'm sorry for being a mean to Auggie. I'm sorry I talked smack about him. I'm sorry I dissed him, but I'm not. So sue me. Before Dad could respond, the garage attendant knocked on the car window. Another car had pulled into the garage, and they needed us to get out. That wraps up that chapter. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hit that like button, and I will see you next time.